sleep well always.
Really?
I tend to dream now. Quite often, really.
Okay.
Dreams? What kind? Nightmares?
Well,
Not now, Wolfie.
No, please, tell me.
actually, it's always the same one. A looming figure comes to me, and it has no face. It's doing this. What could it mean, do you think?
Surely, you do not believe in dreams.
Of course not. Really.
And surely, you don't know.
I never dream, sir. Things are unpleasant enough to me awake.
It's all fancy, of course.
If Wolfgang had proper work, he might dream less. First, Kapellmeister.
Stanzi, please, excuse us, sir. Come, dearest, we are well enough, thank you.
He's growing freakish.
No question.
Black figures with no faces?
The circumstances make him anxious, I fancy.
They moved house again.
To the Raubenstein gossip, number 970.
They must be desperate.
It's a real slum.
Does he earn money at all apart from his posts?
Nothing whatever.
I hear he's starting to beg.
They say he's written letters to 20 brother Masons.
Really?
And they're giving him money.
Of course. They would. Oh, I'd forgotten about the Masons. Naturally, they would relieve him. How stupid of me. There could be no finally starving him with the Masons there to help. As long as he asked, they would keep supplying his wants. It had to end quickly. But how?
Lord Fugue is most displeased with him.
Is he?
This is not good, brother. The lodge was not created for you to beg from.
What else can I do?
Give concerts, as you used to.
As I have no subscribers left, I'm no longer fashionable.
I'm not surprised. You write tasteless comedies which give offense. I warned you, often enough.
You did. I admit it.
I shall send you some fugues of Bach. You can arrange those for my Sunday concert. That is small.
Thank you, Baron. I cannot live by arranging Bach.
A generous fellow.
All the same, I'll have to do it. If he were to turn the lodge against me, I'd be finished. My brother Masons virtually keep me now.
Well, sorry, it's embarrassing, I know, but you must allow me to relieve you also.
No.
If it is the duty of a Mason to help, how much more of a friend?
No more of that. I would never take money from you. That friendship is worth all the gold in the world. Please, no more of that.
You overwhelm me, sir.
I'll manage. You see, things are looking up already. I've had a marvelous proposal from Schickinator. He's a new member at this lodge.
Schickinator. The actor.
Yes, he owns a theater in the suburbs.
Well, more of a music hall, surely.
Yes. He wants me to write him a vaudeville. Something for ordinary German people. Isn't that a wonderful idea? He's offered me half the receipts when we opened.
Nothing in advance.
He said he couldn't afford anything. I know it's not much of an offer, but a popular piece about brotherly love could celebrate everything we believe in as Masons.
It certainly could. Why don't you put the Masons into it?
Into an opera, I couldn't. All the same, what an idea.
Our rituals are secret, Wolfgang.
I needn't copy them exactly. I could adapt them a little bit.
Well, it would certainly be in a great cause.
Brotherly love.
Brotherly love. Take courage, Wolfgang. It's a glorious idea.
It really is, isn't it?
Of course. Say nothing till it's finished.
My word.
Secret.
Secret.
Good. If that didn't finish him off with the Masons, nothing would.
Mozart is delighted with himself. He's writing a secret opera.
And won't tell anyone its theme.
It's really too tiresome.
He told me. He told me everything. Initiation ceremonies. Ceremonies with blindfolds. All rituals copied from the Masons. He sat at home, preparing his own destruction. A home where life grew daily more grim.
I'm cold. I'm cold all day. Hardly surprising since we have no firewood.
Papa was right. And exactly as he said, beggars.
It's all his fault.
Papa's?
He kept you a baby all your life.
I don't understand. You always loved Papa.
I did.
Yes, you adored him. You told me so often.
I hated him.
What?
And he hated me.
That's absurd. Papa loved us both very much. You're being extremely silly now.
Am I?
Yes, you are. Little wife of my heart.
Do you want to know what I really thought of your father? Do you remember the fire we had last night because it was so cold you couldn't even get the ink wet? You said, what a blaze, remember? What a blaze, all those old papers going up. Well, my dear, those old papers were just all your father's letters. Every one he wrote since the day we married.
What?
Every one. All the letters about what a ninny I am, what a bad housekeeper I am, every one. Damn him! Let him burn in hell like the letters. At least it kept us warm. What else will do that? Maybe we should dance. You love to dance, Wolfie. Let's dance. Write me a contra dance, Mozart. It's your job to write dances, isn't it? Non puoi andrai farfallone, notte e giorno di torturando.
Stop it.
Non più andrai farfallone.
Stop it.
Notte
Stop it. Sandy, Randy, stop. Look. Hey, look, there's a kiss. Look, where's it coming from? Right out of the corner. Look, there's another one. All sloppy, all wet.
Get off!
I'm frightened, Stanzi. Something awful's happening to me. The pain stays. And the dream.
I can't bear it. I can't bear much more of this.
The figure. It's like this now. Here. Come here, here.
Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, for God's sake! Stop it! It's me who's frightened, me! You frighten me. If you go on like this, I'll leave you, I swear it. I mean it, I do.
Stan, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. Here. Come to me. Tell me who I am. Come on. Hold me and tell me who I am.
Wussy, wussy.
Who else?
Wolfie, wolfie.
Your squeaky peaky. And Stancy Fancy. And Beady Peeny.
Now don't be stupid.
Come on, let's do it. Poppy.
Poppy. Pappy.
Papa.
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 Papa, Papa.
Papa, Papa, Papa.
Papa, 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 Papa. Papa, Papa.
Stancy, what is it?
And suddenly, she was delivered. A boy.
Poor little thing, to be born to that couple,
In that room.
With that money,
and the father a baby himself.
now I hear.
Now I hear.
Something more has happened, even stranger.
She's gone.
What do you mean?
Constanza is gone. Just for a while, she says. She's taken the baby and gone to Baton to the spa. It'll cost us the last money we have.
Why?
She's right to go. It's my fault. She thinks I'm mad.
Surely not.
I think maybe I am. Perhaps I am. Oh, God. This morning I saw a figure, much like the one in my dream, only clearer. Not misty. This time, it spoke. It was terrible.
Worthington, calm yourself. Just tell me what happened.
I was seated at my table working. Suddenly, there came 3 sharp knocks at the door, and a figure entered, all dressed in black. This time it had a face, a death's head, glaring at me with tiny eyes sunk deep into little caves of bone. And it spoke, a terrible sound like a man hissing. It said, Wolfgang Mozart, you are required by my master to write a Requiem Mass, and it must be finished completely when you see me next. And you will tell no one. I asked, who has died? Who is the Requiem for? And who is your master? Know only this. He will be much displeased with you if it is not ready when required. So therefore, work quickly. And then he turned and left. I went to the window to watch him reappear in the street, but he didn't. He vanished.
This is simply morbid fancy, my friend. It was all in there. And only there.
I'm being silly, aren't I?
Yes, I think you are.
Yet it had the force of real things. No one understands he left. I frightened her, poor girl. And now she'll miss the vaudeville. I wrote so much of it for her, to make her laugh.
I mean, it's finished. So soon. But it's barely been a month.
Music is easy, it's marriage that's hard.
I long to see it.
Theater isn't grand, just a popular music hall, and no one from court will be there.
Do you think that matters to me? I will travel anywhere for work by you.
Saturday's the first performance.
Good. I know that I am no replacement for your little wife. But I do know someone who will chase away your blues.
Saturday night, then.
Saturday. What could this mean? Did this grim figure actually exist? A skull-faced ghost ordering a mass from beyond the grave? Clearly not.
Are you ready? It's time for the first performance.
I can't wait. A vaudeville by you, che diletto assoluto. And, if you recall, I promised to cheer you up.
Well, behold, Katrina!
So, to the opera we went. A strange band of three. The first, Kapellmeister, sleek as a cat. His mistress, feathered like the great songbird she'd become. And Mozart, odd-looking and drunk on the cheap wine which was now his constant habit. We went out into the suburbs.
First piece of this kind.
We sat, as he wished us to, among ordinary Germans. The smell of sweat and sausage was almost annihilating. This is so exciting.
You really think so?
Yes, of course. This is exactly the art we should be writing for, not the dreary court. As always, you show the way. As always. He did. My pungent neighbors rolled on their benches at the jokes. And I, in their midst, heard the magic flute. He had put the masons into it right enough. Yes, but how? He had turned them into a secret order of priests. I heard voices calling out of ancient temples. I saw a vast sun rise in a timeless land, where animals danced and children floated. And in that sun, behold, I saw his father. No more an accusing figure, but forgiving. The highest priest of the order. His hands extended to the world in love. Mozart feared Leopold no longer. A final legend had been made. The sound of that newfound peace in him, so tender, so serene. There was the magic flute. There beside me. How could this be? In the face of everything I had done to him, was this his response to all my injuries? These priceless sighs of exultation?
Mozart!
You here? How wonderful of you to come.
I had, of course, suggested it.
What have you done?
Excellency?
You have put our rituals to a vulgar show.
No, sir,
A plain for all to see and laugh at. You have betrayed the order.
No,
Baron, please, order.
Do not speak for him, Salier. You were ever a crude vulgarian we hoped to mend. Hopeless, stupid task. Now, you are a betrayer as well. I shall never forgive you. And depend on it, I shall ensure that no Freemason or person of distinction will do so in Vienna, so long as I have life.
Baron, please, I
No,
must speak.
sir. Leave alone. I did not look for this reward, Mozart. Never speak to me.
Wolfgang, all's not lost. But of course it was. He was now ruined, broken and shunned by all men of influence in Vienna. And for good measure, he did not even get his half receipts from the opera.
Chickinator pays him nothing. Chickinator cheats him.
Gives him enough for liquor and keeps all the rest.
I could have managed it better myself.
And as for Mozart, the poor fellow.
What about him? I've not heard from him in days. What is he doing?
We don't know.
He's become really odd, sir. Turned dreadfully strange.
Stays apart all day. Burns his candle all night.
It appears over and over at his window, staring wildly down into the street.
Twitching, trembling.
Like a man deeply disordered. Or when driven out of his mind.
In fact, the rumor is, sir. The rumor is.
The rumor is, sir.
What? Say it.
Our Wolfgang has lost his wits.
Was it true? Could it actually be possible? Madness. I never thought of that. Him retreating to that terrible refuge. Yet, there would lie my victory. Loss of wits must surely mean loss of talent. Triumph surged up through me. He was disarmed at last. At that same moment came chill. Deep spreading chill. Was this what I'd actually done? Driven a man mad? I had to know. See for myself. Spy on him unseen. Immediately. I couldn't keep away. And so it was. Incredibly late one freezing night in November 1791. I found myself hurrying secretly across the empty city, under a churning sky and hidden moon, seeking his lodgings where I'd never been before. No notion what I might see. There was my goal. That dingy alley, the Raunsteingasse. Only one window alight, above me. Stealthily, I stationed myself to watch it from the shadows below. But instantly, as if sensing me, he appeared. A drawn face, distorted with fear, staring straight down at my motionless figure, standing deep cloaked against the cold. A cry came faintly from behind the dirty glass, and I saw his mouth begin shaping frenzied words. More. More. More time. Time, oh, please. I stood frozen in alarm, until suddenly, without warning, the moon sprang full out from behind a cloud and spilled its merciless light all down me. He saw clearly who it was, and there was nothing for it but to greet him. Cheerfully, with a gesture of pure relief, he called down.
Oh, Signore, how wonderful! Come up. Oh, come up and join the fun. There's nothing to eat, not even a bun. And alas, there's nothing to drink but bottles and bottles and bottles of ink. Ascend, if you please.
Willis, I climbed his stairs with stone feet. He was waiting at the top.
1,000 welcomes, sir. Enter, if you please. Palazzo Amadeus.
Now I saw for the first time the place to which I had consigned him. A filthy chamber, in total disorder. Empty bottles everywhere. And across the floor, an inky pavement of fresh manuscripts, stirring an icy gust from ill-fitted windows. As for his face, it held a look I'd never seen before. Not madness at all, but some deep possessing physical sickness.
Tell me, sir, what are you doing here so late? It is late, isn't it?
I've come to see you. I've been concerned. Let me ask you what you are doing. Surely not working at this hour.
Not really. No?
Well, what's this?
Nothing. Silliness. A new piece.
Requiem. It's the requiem, isn't it?
I know, it's stupid. The messenger isn't real, you told me. All the same, there's no point taking chances, is there? If he were to suddenly appear, and I had nothing before him, I'd look foolish. Mind you, it's not nearly finished. Time was when I could finish a mass in a week. Not anymore. To be exact, I'm feeling very poorly.
My friend.
It's true. My body hurts all day. My joints, my head, and I know why. I've been poisoned.
Poisoned?
They say the Masons poison people who offend them. I didn't mean that. I'll say one thing, though. If he comes for me too quick, that messenger, I'll tell it to his face. I'll say, tell your master if he takes me too soon, there won't be a mass. So there. He can hiss at me all he likes.
My friend. What are you saying?
Isn't it obvious? It's for me. That's all.
What is?
The mass. It's for me, myself. It's ordered. I'm to write my own. I order a requiem when no one's going to die. You know, the real worst part about it is denying me proper time. I've never done that in my life. Offered unfinished work. I wonder, sir, if you could oblige me. Take a look at it. Just a page or two. Tell me if it's worthy of good work. See, I don't know anymore. Everything's leaving me now. The sounds, they're running away. My hand is tired. It's written too much. You can't catch the notes now. The Kyrie's finished. You only need read that. Kyrie is the first theme. Relays in the second. Both together make a double fugue. My father would have approved of that at least. He'd say, only you, my boy. Only you could have done it. Please. Began so well, my life. The world was so full, so happy. The journeys, all the carriages, and the rooms full of smiles. Everyone smiled at me once. The king at Schönbrunn, the princess at Versailles, they all lit my way personally to the keyboard. Papa, bowing with such joy. Chevalier Mozart, my miraculous son. Why is it all gone? Was I so wicked? Well, why must I go? It's bad, isn't it? It's bad.
Bad. It will help the ages to mourn.
Grazie. Grazie, signore.
What could I say? In my shaking hands, I held a terrible contradiction that only art can show. Something immortal. Stinking of death. Indestructible. Yet rotting. Suddenly, I was seized by an overwhelming horror.
I bless you.
Who is this for, this appalling music? Not himself. Of course not himself. What need is there to mourn a man who will live forever?
I bless you, signore.
Who then?
I cannot believe you came here. Sought me out. No one seeks me anymore. Only you. My one protector, Antonio.
I stood there. This despairing mass sounding over and over in my head, its gigantic lamentation. I knew absolutely who it was for. The boy! That eager boy who once stumbled about the fields of Lombardy, humming up his arias and anthems to his Lord. In 10 years of unrelenting spite, I had destroyed myself. And then, any feeling still left uncorrupted in me rose up, crying, "End this, before it's too late. Confess. Confess to him. Get from him whatever absolution he can possibly grant. He alone, the creature you've broken. How else can you live on after?" Wolfgang, you must hear me. You are right. You are poisoned. It is true.
What do you mean?
By me, no one else. We are both poisoned. Both together.
I don't understand.
Both. Both with each other.
Excuse me, sir. I'm stupid sometimes.
You with me, I with you. Sì. Tutti e due. Tutti e due. Tu con me, io con te. I eat what God gives me. Dose after dose. For all my life. His poison. Eccomi. Antonio Salieri. Il tuo nemico. Il tuo assassino. Il tuo morte.
Bravo! Bravissimo. You perhaps a little tiddly? I think you might be tiddly-widdly. You had something before you came. I thought that might be so.
Wolfgang, you must hear me now.
Tiddly-widdly-fiddly. Well, why not? It's a cold night and a good performance.
No! You have to listen. Understand what has been done to you.
What? Why are you being like this? It's stupid. Why did you come here? What do you want?
Don't you know at all what I've endured from you? From the day you appeared. I've lived in hell. What I did to you was nothing to what you did to me.
Please, senor, stop it. I don't know what you're saying.
My God smiled and permitted it. Whatever I did, you would fill the world. You left me with nothing. No matter. You're not to blame. It's his will. I don't hate you.
I don't understand. This makes no sense.
No. No, none. And now you're going. You're right, he's finished with you. Born through. You're too feeble to be used anymore. And he does not care, Amadeus. God does not care. He cares nothing for whom he uses. Nothing for whom he denies. We're equal net at least.
Stop it. Just stop it at once. You're frightening.
Be merciful, therefore. Show mercy, Wolfgang, to it. Because we can! That's for us alone to do. Us, not him. Us. He can't. For pity's sake, Wolfgang, have mercy on me! You have to! You must! You must! No! Stop!
Go away.